guys, welcome to today's video. I am happy to announce that I have finally finished the Ordinary Multi-Peptide Serum for hair density. I have finally finished the product and I am so sorry that it has taken me this long to finish it up. Back in January, I uploaded a video where I mentioned that I was going to be putting this product to the test. I also mentioned where I was going to be using this as well, and that I would have a follow-up video sharing my final thoughts and to provide you with my before and after photos. And I honestly didn't think that it was going to take me as long as it did to finish up this product. It has taken me almost 6 months to finish this 60 ml bottle. Now, I have been using this a little bit differently than maybe most people would, which is why it did take me longer to use, because I didn't need as much product. So in today's video, I'm going to give you my final thoughts. I'm going to share my before and after photos, and I'm going to let you know whether I like it and if I would recommend it. So if you're curious to see what I have to say about it, then please keep on watching. The Multi-Peptide Serum for hair density is a concentrated formula that will help to promote healthy hair. This is supposed to make your hair look more thick, more dense, and more full. Now, The Ordinary doesn't actually say that this is going to grow your hair where you're going to see long, luscious locks, but there are 5 trademark ingredients in the formulation that are proven to help with hair growth. And those 5 trademark ingredients are Redensyl, Anagain, Capaxyl, Bicapyl, as well as Procapyl. And I hope I'm saying that correctly, but those are the 5 trademark ingredients that can help with hair growth. Now, The Ordinary says to use this once a day on clean, dry scalp. Apply a few drops to your scalp, which of course, if you're applying this to your entire scalp, you're going to need more than just a couple of drops. 100%. So put the amount that would cover your entire scalp. And it's a leave-on treatment. You leave it on, and then of course the next day you would apply it again. And that's how you would use it according to The Ordinary. Now, you don't need to use it like that. Of course, if you just want to target certain sections of your head, you can do that, which is what I did. And I didn't apply this all over my scalp. All I did was I applied it to my hairline because I have a lot of baby hairs in this area. And my bangs can be a spot where they don't grow as well as the rest of my head. So I wanted to focus the serum along the hairline. Of course, if you have certain sections on your head that are a little bit more sparse, then of course apply them to those areas as well. If you're a male and you have a beard and some of those areas are sparse, then I would say you could probably use the serum on that area as well. Now, The Ordinary doesn't say you can put it on your beard, so don't take my word for that. Do what you want to do, but I think you probably could because that's hair as well. The other 2 areas that I applied the hair density was my eyebrows as well as my eyelashes. So I use this quite different to what most people are doing. The Ordinary doesn't actually say that I can't use it on my eyelashes and my eyebrows. So this was basically a risk that I took for myself. I really wanted to see if it would improve these areas. I did have a sparse area on my eyebrow here that I wanted to see if I can help grow hair in that area. And I wanted to see if I could make my eyelashes longer. So that is what I did for this experiment. But of course, please don't go out and do this because I don't want you to be coming back to me saying, hey, you told me to put it on my eyebrows and eyelashes and this is what I experienced. I don't want to be responsible. So do what you want to do, but this is what I did. So I'm going to start with my hairline first. And when you're applying this serum to your scalp, whether it's certain sections or your whole entire scalp, you will experience greasy hair afterwards. You definitely will. If you're super precise and you can find a way to do it without making your hair look wet and greasy, then perfect. There hasn't been a time where my hair didn't look wet or greasy. So The Ordinary does say to use the serum ideally at bedtime, and I can see why, because if you were to use this in the morning before going to work, you will be going to work with greasy, wet hair, and nobody wants that, right? So use it at night. I really would recommend that. And what I've been doing is I've been putting it along my hairline in the evening. When I wake up in the morning, my hair does look a little bit greasy and wet. So I grab a little bit of dry shampoo, I spray the area around my hairline area, massage it in, and it gets rid of that wet look. And then of course in the evening, I will grab a little bit of shampoo and water and I will gently shampoo this area to remove that dry shampoo, and then just lightly rinse my hairline out. And then once that hairline is dry, I will then apply the serum again. So I do find it to be pretty finicky, and I feel like if you want to use this and you want to be consistent, these are things that you will most likely experience. So I didn't like how my hair was always greasy, but you know what? The results speak for itself. So I'm going to share my before and afters here. So you're going to see my left hand side and my right hand side. And of course they're both labeled so you can see exactly what is what. Now with the before photo, you can definitely see that I was pretty sparse in this area right here. It looked very thin and it didn't look full. But with the after photos, you can definitely notice that my hair is more full. I have grown some hair. I do have little tiny hairs that are underneath here. It has really helped to create more of a full look in this area, and I'm not as self-conscious anymore. So I am very pleased with the after results. I am very pleased. I can only imagine what another 6 more months would do by using another bottle. I'm sure that this will help to grow even more hair, and perhaps this area might grow even longer. I don't know, of course. I don't know how much more my hair would grow in this area. You just never know. But wow, I'm just so pleased with this. So now I'm gonna share my before and afters with my eyebrows. Now I have one eyebrow that is perfect. I have no complaints with it whatsoever. But my left eyebrow has always been a little bit sparse in the thicker part of the brow. And I did have hair missing from this little section here, which of course you will see in my before photo, and now you can see what my after looks like. So my right eyebrow looks the same. It doesn't look like it really has improved much, which of course I really wasn't hoping that it would improve anymore because I didn't have any complaints with it. But with the left brow that you can see, you can notice that a little bit of hair has grown back in this area. It still doesn't look 100% fuller. It doesn't quite match my right eyebrow, but I am much happier with how it looks now. It does look a little bit more filled in, and yes, of course, I still fill in my eyebrows every day when I wear makeup. I always have, and I most likely always will, because I want that fuller look on my face. But I'm actually quite pleased with how this turned out. I was hoping that more hair would be growing in this area. I was hoping that this thicker area would be more full, but you know what? Beggars can't be choosers. I'm actually quite pleased with how it turned out. So love that. So now I'm going to share my before and after photos of my eyelashes. Now when I applied the serum to my lashes, I only applied it to my upper lash line. I did not apply the serum to my lower lash line whatsoever. Now prior to using the serum, I didn't have any issues with my lashes. I was content with them. I just wanted to see if I could get them longer and fuller, just for fun, just to experiment. Now when I applied the serum to my upper lash line, I picked up these disposable applicators that have a little brush on the end, and I just grabbed the dropper and I just dropped it on top of the brush, and then of course applied it to my upper lash line with no makeup. So I did it on a clean face, of course. Now, after finishing the serum, I noticed that I lost some eyelashes. And of course, this is normal when we live our everyday life. We always lose eyelashes during our lifetime, but I lost a few extra eyelashes than normal. And with my left eye, I have a gap in between this section right here, which you will see in the image. Right now, you're not going to be able to tell because I have mascara on and I tried to make it look like I have full lashes. Now, I have no idea if I lost my lashes because I stopped using the serum. I really haven't done anything differently in terms of using different mascaras. I'm very careful with how I remove my makeup at the end of the day, so I really don't think it's from any of that. So I do think it's from the serum, but again, I can't say 100%. So I will show you what the before and after photos look like here. As you can see, there really isn't a difference in length or volume, but you can tell with that left eye that I do have a gap, a little gap missing here. Thankfully, my hair is growing back there. I have little stubbies that are growing back, so I will have my eyelashes back at some point, which thank goodness. But yeah, that's what happened. So I'm not too happy with that. It didn't improve my lashes any more than what I had prior, so you know what, that's okay. I'm okay with that. The product isn't meant for the lashes. I was just wondering if it would help to improve it. But in my situation, it didn't work for me. But it did work, of course, for my eyebrows and my hairline, which is amazing. So would I recommend this serum? Yes, absolutely. I think that this is very effective, especially if you're consistent and you're using it correctly. I was using this every day in the evening. It took almost 6 months to finish. It was an extra step that I had to do in my evening routine. Yes, it was time consuming, it was tedious, but you saw the results and I'm quite happy with the results that I've seen. So for right now, I am not going to purchase this because I need a break. I feel like I need a break from using this. I just don't want to have to worry about using an extra product in my routine at night. I want to take a break and see if my hair stays. I want to see if the fullness stays in my hairline and in my brows. I'm hoping that I'm not going to lose hair after not using the product anymore. I have no idea, and I would like to see if it does stay. So I will let you know in a couple months' time, but yes, this would be something that I would pick up again in the future for sure. So let me know if you've ever used this before. Let me know your stories. Where did you use it? Did you see results? And after stopping the product, did your results remain? I would love to know. So share your stories below. So thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And of course, I will see you all in my next video. Take care, and I will see you guys then. Bye, guys.